I didn't expect this situation. Seems like I have to order.
Yeah, sometimes you gotta live a little.
Man,
The Candyman's telling you he can.
oh my god, it looks good, honey. This is a.
Pues el sitio sí está abierto, pero no es que me traes por acá. Tenía un poquito de pescado, pero sí hay.
Oh, this food looks so good.
No sé, ahorita
All right, let's enjoy. So I'm gonna be like those TikTok girls and be like, first bite, bestie. Let's try it.
What is
This
it?
is,
What is
oh yeah, I
a
forgot to say what it is. So this is a lobster bisque soup.
lobster?
Lobster bisque, yeah, it looks so good. And this is a crab cake burger. So y'all know I'm in heaven right now. I love seafood. So I'm gonna taste this and see how it tastes.
That's a lobster.
Yeah, lobster bisque. Yeah, it has lobster in it. Look at that. Can you see it?
This
Now
is a
this is real lobster bisque. It's not like we went to Montana's and I ordered a lobster mac and cheese and it barely had any lobster in it. But this, look at this. It has so much lobster in it. Look at that. It's like full of it. So it's really delicious. And I'm gonna try my crab cake burger. I hope it doesn't break apart. Okay, let's try it.
oh, it's so juicy.
I feel like I'm Keith Lee right now. All right, this is delicious. All right, so far off to a good start. This is delicious, and this is delicious. And you could tell that whoever's cooking in the kitchen is really putting their foot in the food because this food tastes real fresh and real good. So for me, I'm very satisfied.
After I just arrived to Canada, I have been craving of fish and chips. And now I have fish and chips in here, but I can't eat them.
Why can't you eat it? Can you explain to the people? Why can't you eat it? Why are you crying? Are you crying? That's right.
Shit. And this is now it's another level. This is so delicious. It's a salmon actually.
Yeah, salmon. But you can't eat it. Why?
Because I promised myself like I'm gonna have a competition. I don't have a competition arrow, but I'm gonna start to practice my competition season to prepare my real competition in next year. This is 2024. Probably I'm going to be lucky. I hope I really can have a competition in 2025. So I have to sacrifice a whole year of the 2024 to prepare my body, which means I have to start my diet from now. What I try to say is, I just brought my food. I didn't expect that you're gonna order two dishes.
I'm gonna eat it. Don't worry, baby. Me, I'm not in a competition, so I'm still, of course, I'm still eating healthy,
My
but
point is that this is so funny. You know, I don't even know I can get the competition in next year or this year, whatever it is. But I keep preparing, right?
yeah,
And then I have to
because you
skip
never
the
know when
this.
you'll be ready.
I have to skip the this good meal. Like Jesus is really good. It's amazing, man. Okay, all right.
All right.
Enjoy your meal.
Yeah, I'm gonna try for the both of us. Don't
You're
worry.
gonna try this one.
Yeah. Okay. So since Dom can't eat this meal and he's very dedicated to his diet, and I'm very, very proud of him for that, by the way.
You liar.
I'm gonna try it myself. So,
You liar.
look at this crust. Look at this. Can you hear this? Look at that. Ooh, look at that.
Oh my god. Oh no. Oh no.
This is so flaky. It's like falling off here. Okay, let's try it. Okay, but I didn't just tasted the crust. So, yo,
Oh, what?
that crust is crusting.
It's good. Is this a real fish and chips? You have a mood?
Okay, I will say one thing. I think they could have added just a little bit more seasoning, just a little bit. But all in all, it's delicious. Oh, maybe I need to add the lemon. Actually, maybe that's why. Ooh, I forgot to add the lemon. Okay, that might make it taste better. Okay, let's try another piece with the lemon. Okay, let's try. It's so flaky. Oh my god. Okay, this is the one. Add the lemon. It just went from an 8 to a 10, just that quickly. So I'm gonna enjoy the meal for the both of us, and we'll see you when we're done.
This one and that one.
Oh yeah, I got enough room in my belly, baby. We gonna enjoy this.
A few moments later.
This is very embarrassing.
Where is one dishes?
That dish, she took it. It was all clean, y'all. Like I didn't get to film it.
So
She came so
there is no
quickly.
dishes here.
It was clean, and I finished eating Dom's meal too. I think I have a problem. I'm really like a human vacuum. I really like to eat.
Jeez.
I don't know. It's like my stomach just is endless. It's a bottomless pit. But I really gotta start getting back on my game. And I was eating healthy this whole week. But today was temptation day, so a little bit of temptation, but that's okay. We'll try harder tomorrow.
If you have one more time about temptation, you're gonna die.
But you know
Man.
what? It's the mood.
It was one temptation and then you finished the two dishes in
No,
the same
first
time?
of all, that was your fault because you were like, "Oh, it's gonna look weird if I don't order something because we can't go to a restaurant." No, I was content with my lobster bisque and my crab cake burger, but now I just ate the salmon.
But anyway, you finished the two plate.
I couldn't believe it. This is a problem, y'all. This is actually a problem. I think I need help. Help me.
It's so
Okay.
funny.
Shayo.
Go in there and check it out. And you can ask them what
Shayo.
but it is the best fish. And it's,
Yeah.
Oh, no way. Oh, you're living
I was a little hungry.
Well, I guess because we're all day, right?
Cheers.
For the first time.
Oh,
All right, so yeah, it's a market. It looks like it looks like a fish food, like a seafood market.
oh, it's a seafood market.
Yeah, they have oysters, salmon, cod.
What? They have a nutrition value of the fish product? What the hell? This is the first time to see that.
It's pretty cool, right?
How they made it? What the hell? What is the fish of the halibut? Which one is
It
that?
was just like halibut fish. Hold on, I'll show you over there.
Sorry.
It looks like this is salmon, Pacific cod. Hold on, I'll show you halibut. It's like a thick fish. There's a sea lion right here. Hopefully it comes closer so we can get a good view.
Oh, is it this?
A good look at it. Yeah, it's underwater now. Maybe it knew we were looking at it. So how do you like Sydney so far?
It's very good. It's very, very clean, very organized. I really love this place.
Yeah.
I don't know. Is it less people?
Yeah, it just looks
Very
very
comfortable.
comfortable. Yeah.
Yeah.
Looks nice here.
This city just organized very, very well. People are nice. Restaurant owner is nice.
Yeah, she was super nice. Yeah,
Yeah.
that restaurant, the food was banging. The service was banging. It was 10 out of 10. She knows how to she knows how to get people to come back.
Yes, yes.
Yeah. And we are going to go back.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, we're going back.
Definitely. Because I couldn't eat, so I'm gonna enjoy later.
Yeah, you just feel like you're like part of the city. Like it was very welcoming. I feel like very welcomed here.
So Victoria is my favorite city, but this place is very, very nice
Sydney,
to
yeah,
me.
Sydney's nice too.
I feel like I want to live here because it's very quiet, very peaceful, and it's very clean.
But it's very expensive.
Yeah, that's why it's expensive
It's so
here.
expensive
It's
here.
expensive here.
Y'all, the house is here. Woo!
It looks like an expensive town.
It's
Like,
expensive.
You have to prepare to buy the house here.
Yeah, if you buy a house.
Especially today is a very great weather. This is the first time to see this nice weather after I just see
Yeah,
been
because
here.
when Dama arrived, it was already winter. Like it was
Winter,
rainy
so
season.
it
Like
was-
winter here is like more rainy season. Like it started raining a lot. So when he came, it was just like literally right in the middle of the start of winter.
So this is the first day to enjoy this nice weather. To be honest with you,
Yeah.
I think I turn up the. Oh, I turn up.
No,
the-
it's on.
Okay. Very, very quiet.
But you like that though.
Yeah, I love here.
This is Dom's happy place.
It's totally different than another country's mood, but it's very quiet, very peaceful. This is a beach, but I never seen this beach like very quiet. I feel like this is like kind of the lake, like not a beach. But this is actually a beach.
It's the ocean.
I mean, yeah, ocean.
It's
I
the
mean,
Pacific Ocean.
I mean, yeah, it's ocean.
Yeah.
It feel like a lake here. Unbelievable. It's very, very peaceful. And I want to buy one of the boat here.
Oh, he wants to buy one of these boats. You'll save a lot of money, honey.
We must be a millionaire.
Yeah.
That's my goal. I'm gonna do it.
Gonna be like Bruno Mars. I wanna be a millionaire. So freaking bad. Buy all of the things I never had.
Where's the sea lion here?
I wanna be on the cover. Okay, let me stop. She got it?
Here.
Oh, wow.
We got babies. You're gonna, oh, couple babies. You guys are gonna have to go back in.
You only put it in for 10 minutes.
Yeah. So
Oh,
here, I'll get the. Excuse me.
That's so cool.
Let's see if this is that big enough.
I don't like how these seagulls looking at me though. Okay, they're not looking at me though, but all right. Yeah, people are grabbing like I guess they're using those like what are they called? Crates?
the trap?
Traps to grab crabs. There's a lot of
Crab
crabs here.
trap?
Yeah, crab trapping.
I don't know what it is.
Do you want to try it?
Yeah, I know how to do it. I saw on the internet how to do it. Maybe I'm gonna.
There's a lot of birds flying over me right now. I'm getting a little nervous.
No, I don't think they're gonna come to us.
Okay, they flapping their wings a little too hard. A little too hard. Okay, he stopped. Or she stopped.
Most of the trap just got only one crab.
But that lady had a big one though.
Yeah, that person also got the one crab.
Yeah. We'll see if we can get
So
footage,
you
but-
I think that you have to take a time to catch up the many.
Yeah, we'd have to get a license to do this though.
Yeah, we also have to buy the license,
Yeah.
and there is a kind of the structure we have to follow the rule for the government. So. Well, it's gonna be fun.
I think that we'll definitely come back here and do this whole fishing.
And it is going to be fun because you're just gonna chuck the trap in the water, and
Yeah.
then you're gonna take a time. You're gonna enjoy the. You worry about
No, them birds. I don't know. Them birds flapping them wings a little too hard.
No, they not even come to us. Why are you worried?
No,
about
they're just flapping their wings. I don't know what they're getting ready for, but okay. I'm
There's
just being
nothing
paranoid.
problem to be honest with
I'm just paranoid for no reason.
you. There's no reason.
Okay, yeah. So let's keep walking. Dom is very dedicated to his meal.
This is the first time to see the
The first time
hummingbird.
to see a hummingbird here.
Very long time.
The hummingbird is right there. I wonder if that means good luck for us. Now it's subscriber Q&A time, and I have 3 questions to answer. Dom's not in this session, but he's behind me. He's doing his own thing right now. So the first question is from @Raven. Hey sis. So she said, wait, there's sundown towns in Canada? I thought y'all were good on that. LOL. Please tell me which ones. I'm from Michigan and I frequently go to Canada to explore different places and I don't want to get pieced up, girl. I don't want you to get pieced up either. So I will say though that, okay, so for those of you who don't know, I did briefly mention sundown towns in our last video because Dom likes to take adventures into unknown places, and I told them in North America you just want to be careful with that because there are places where people of melanated textured skin might not be allowed. And basically sundown towns are towns where they actually came up off of like the end of slavery when black people got their freedom papers and we became free. A lot of, you know, Caucasian homeowners and inhabitants of cities wasn't feeling that. So basically, when you go to certain cities, you must leave if you are black or a non, I guess, a visible minority. If you're black or you are a visible minority, so it's not just black people, and you are caught in these towns when the sun goes down, then you're behind this grass. And basically some people have come up missing, some people have been chased out of town, some people have been lynched. I mean, it goes on and on and on. And of course now we're in 2023, so the number of sundown towns has actually decreased in the United States. There were way more before. And I'm sad to say that in Canada, we did also have sundown towns too. Maybe not as much as the United States, but you know, they still exist. So what I would say is that if you're planning to visit Canada, definitely look up the city and make sure that it's not, you know, it's a tourist friendly city. Basically, that's how, okay, the way that you can tell whether a place is welcoming to tourists is if it's a tourist friendly city. So for example, I'll give you an example of sundown towns in the past. Unfortunately, I don't know if they are still sundown towns, but I'll give you some examples. So for example, Leamington, Ontario was one of the cities that they would call a sundown town. And Leamington, Ontario is probably in a place where there's not a lot of tourism, not a lot of people go there to visit. It's not really a tourist friendly place, so I would stay away from there. Another one was New Glasgow, Nova Scotia. I don't know if a lot of you know, but there are a lot of black descendants of slaves that migrated and escaped the United States and live in Nova Scotia. So Nova Scotia actually has one of the largest black populations in Canada, and they're made of descendants of slaves, former slaves in America. So unfortunately, they have also experienced a lot of racism as well, you know, kind of like when they, you know, when slavery ended and then they had to integrate back into society, they also experienced a lot of racism in that town. And I would say Nova Scotia as a province as a whole, unless you're going to the capital city, I probably would stay away from there, me personally. Yeah, it's just, unfortunately, it is what it is. Unless somebody can debunk it in the comments below, feel free to disagree with me. Again, like, I'm just going off of what I've researched online and off of what people have said, that Nova Scotia was one of those places where they had a lot of sundown towns. Ontario too, and also Manitoba. Y'all, Manitoba, whoo! And let's be clear, it's not just black people that experience racism. To be honest with you, a lot of First Nations, Indigenous people in Canada experience way more systemic racism than we do. A lot of Indigenous people are treated in Canada, were treated in Canada, and are still treated in some areas in Canada is deplorable. And I would say Winnipeg is definitely one of them. Over, like, you can find in jail systems, like in prison systems, they are over 70% of the population in prisons. A lot of indigenous women have gone missing in so many places. You guys just research it if you're interested. There's also a place called Highway of Tears where a lot of missing indigenous women were found. So, there's just a lot going on. There's just a lot going on. Canada ain't too clean, y'all. It ain't too clean. But I will say that it is pretty relatively safe here. You shouldn't be scared to travel. Just be wise when you're traveling. Of course, go to places that have a lot of population. I would say your best bet is to go to bigger cities. If you go to smaller cities, make sure that they have a large tourism presence. And that way you can feel safer, because obviously if there are tourists, then that means that there's definitely going to be people who will make sure that the city is safe enough for you to travel to. So to answer your question, yes, Canada has sundown towns, chair. They do. And actually, I might even touch up on the sundown towns in the U.S. if y'all are interested. I kind of like, researching those kind of things and knowing what's going on in different places. Yeah, there's actually an interactive map of sundown towns, mainly in the U.S., but yeah. Be very wary of sundown towns. Anywhere you go, do not be too adventurous in North America, and that's for anyone who's never been to North America. Just always be careful, watch your back, and make sure you're safe and you travel safely as well. Question number 2 is from at Ashley Nicole _92. Hey sis again. So this was a follow-up question. She had previously written in about moving to South Korea and wanting to know some information about South Korea, or what advice I could give her. But now there's a follow-up question, so I'm going to read the follow-up question. So she says, thanks for the advice. I'm already learning Korean. I can understand a bit and I can read Hangul. I plan on moving there permanently in 2027 as a teacher. Good on you for doing that ahead of time. I think it's the best idea. And yeah, definitely pace yourself as well. Make sure that you're learning important phrases and things of that nature, and don't feel like you should learn everything at once, because trust me, when you get to Korea, you'll learn even more than you know right now. One other question: what affordable international health insurance is there? I looked some up and can't find one good enough. I would also be getting insurance through work, as they provide 4 major insurance. Help a girl out here, even though it's not until 2027. I'm stressing. I'm a planner / organizer. I need everything planned and set to ease my mind. Actually, to be honest with you, I think it's a great idea that you're planning ahead of time. I'm a firm believer in the 5 P's. Someone told me about that a long time ago, and I still hold these 5 principles true. And that is: proper planning prevents poor performance. So if you don't plan ahead, you plan to fail. Do I know of any affordable health insurance? Unfortunately, I do not. I will say it is kind of hard to get health insurance as a foreigner if you're planning on going individually. I remember I usually got health insurance through work and also through school, because I was in grad school, so I got my insurance through EWA, which is a school that I attended. But after I left EWA, I actually got on Dom's insurance. I was able to get insurance through his job, and then we even got individual insurance through his mom. Like, she had a friend who could offer me insurance. Unfortunately, everything was in Korean. It's really difficult to really get insurance unless you know someone who knows someone, if you know what I mean. So I would say your best bet is to stick to the insurance at your school. Is going to be the best way that you'll be able to get the national health insurance. And with the national health insurance, you only have to pay 20% whenever you go see a doctor. It's super cheap. I had national health insurance through my job for years. And even when I was under my husband's 4 insurance, the Sade? Hold on, I might have to ask Dom about that. What? Samsung? But wasn't it the 4 types of, which is the 4 insurances? Remember when I had to go through the school?
Mandatory full insurance.
Yeah, what is it called?
You mean the 건강보험? 건강보험 is one of the health insurance, the national health insurance.
Yeah, but remember remember when I worked at that place in Chuncheon and the lady was like, oh, your husband has to file for the 4 insurances. Do you know what they're called?
The 4 insurances, labor insurances, national health insurance and pension.
Yeah. Okay.
And last one is kind of called another name of the labor insurance you're gonna cover from the injury in the workplace.
Oh, okay.
So
Okay.
that's
Yeah.
4 insurances we just call the national the insurance. It's mandatory that you ultimately register health insurance when you start to work. There is no way to get out of it from your national insurance.
Okay.
You are just no option. There's a mandatory.
Okay. Okay. That's good to know.
So if you start to work in any place, either it's in the school or some working place, like a fancy place, whatever it is, as soon as you start to work, the administrator gonna register your name under the national insurance, and then you're gonna start to cover 20% only yourself, and then 80% national, the Korea government gonna cover it. So yeah. Anyway, I'm here. I was busy, so recently I just practicing the military test a lot, and I really focusing on one thing, so that's why I'm busy. But anyway, the insurance. This is one of the Samsung company insurance looks like this.
Yes.
So yeah, the SamsungFire.com. I'm gonna show you again. Why fire? I don't know. But Samsung 화재 is called Samsung Fire. It sounds ridiculous, but
I know. At first I thought it was like a firefighter.
yeah. So that's
I thought it was
like really?
protecting the home from a fire.
I really can't understand why they made it. This is a Samsung company. I don't know why they made this name like this. But anyway, this is insurance company. So yeah, as you guys know, that Samsung making a lot of things like a battery, car, phone, electronic, TV, furniture, any kind of some electronic machine. But one of the top the business in Samsung company is insurance. They are making just like $1 billion in the day one company, which is the insurance. Anyway, what I try to say is this is what it looks like, and yeah, if you want to register your personal insurance in Korea, you can call there. What I try to explain is that they actually have a foreign language.
Oh, they did?
Yeah, they have a.
No, because remember when she called me in Korean. I remember there was one time she called you, and then the insurance agent called Dom while he was at work, and he was like, "Hey, somebody's gonna call you. Just answer these questions." But it's gonna be.
That's my point. So there's a positive and negative. Yeah. I'm gonna just explain for you. Positive is they have foreign language services. If you can speak English, they gonna transfer the phone line to the phoner, and then you can talk with your language. My point is, when they call to you first time, they don't even know you're a phoner, basically. So they gonna speak Korean first. But if you're gonna speak English, like oh blah blah blah, then they gonna understand. Oh, I'm gonna transfer the phone line to your language person. Then you can start to speak that. So it's very uncomfortable. But me personally, I'm just recommended that please study Korean if you're gonna go to Korea. At least you have to talk that much, and then you can use your English.
How much did we pay a month? For those who don't know, we paid like $50,000 a month.
So we never know how much we're gonna pay, but in case for my wife, they charge only $50. Not even $50.
Like
$45 per month, which is pretty expensive. Yeah, I can say it's expensive still. It's not a cheap, but you cover many kind of some very serious diseases in here. If you're gonna have a surgery, you're gonna get some cover, and also they say cancer, brain disease, and other like serious emergency room, they're gonna cover it.
And you could be outside of Korea, by the way. So actually, when we first moved to Canada, I was debating whether I should keep it or not. But because I have really good insurance with my job, I decided to get rid of it or to cancel it because I have really good benefits, y'all. So for me, just didn't make sense to have it. But if you are someone like, it seems like you live in America actually. So if you live in America, and I know how health insurance can be in America, if you're able to get this insurance while you're in Korea and then you end up going back to America or whatever happens, I would strongly recommend to keep this insurance. For me, it just didn't make sense, but for other people, it might make sense.
And me personally, I recommend it this way. If you're gonna come to Korea, I just want to ask that there's a American health insurance, personal insurance, which is gonna cover in other country too.
There should be, yeah. They have a lot, but it's expensive. That's the thing. So she's looking for
Expensive means how much?
American insurance is very expensive as far as I know. Y'all could comment below, but as far as I know, premiums can be expensive unless you get. I know that when you're paying individual insurance, it adds up. Yeah.
So the reason why I'm just asking like this way, just to avoid the some kind of language problem when you register the insurance, and also it must be very complicated to get the money when you have a serious some situation, because everything's Korean. Especially when you go to that kind of the serious situation, for example, like a police involving situation, like hospital, what kind of like that very serious issues. Even if you can speak Korean, you're gonna get trouble to just understand properly, and also just you're gonna have a problem to give them your opinion, something on a specific way. But that kind of situation you must understand 100% properly. So if you have some kind of the person next to you who can speak Korean, then I have no problem with that things. But if you don't have that kind of people, then me personally, I just recommend to register American in the health insurance, which is gonna cover in Korea. So for example, when I go to the Australia at the first time, I registered Samsung company, which is a Korean company, but that insurance, specific insurance is gonna cover in Australia. They say they can cover. Insurance was expensive, but people never know. We're gonna have a situation, then what if it must be very serious and I need money, then I can get cover from that Korea insurance, which is I can call them, I can discuss, and then I can get the money. So in opposite, please find another American health insurance yourself, and then you're gonna register that, and then safely come to the Korea. So whatever you are gonna happen, you're gonna call to US immediately, and then you're gonna discuss with them with your language. It must be more comfortable to you than you just register this kind of the insurance, and then you're gonna have a trouble. The reason why my wife was able to register this one is because of me, because I control everything, I manage everything about this insurance. So that's why she never had any issues to register and getting covered from this insurance. It's because of me. I have no idea. I have no problem to speak Korean, right? So that's why she did that. But me personally, if you are alone, I don't recommend it, to be honest with you.
The next question isn't really a question, but it's from one of my dearest friends, Valia, at VB444. Hey, sis. She said, you need to adopt a dog for sure, and then special vlogs about the dog. Ha ha ha. Of course, Valia would write something like that. So I decided to answer her suggestion. And let's see what Dom says about that.
I personally want a dog so badly, and I'm hoping that this year, maybe next year, this year we're not ready, but when we get a bigger place, I'm hoping that we can get a dog. However, somebody is in opposition of it, and that somebody doesn't think that I can take care of a dog. So I have to convince that somebody that I'm actually very maternal and that I can take care of our future dog. Correct? So
I'm not going to say anything.
Is it okay if we get a dog soon? Like once we move into a bigger place? Why can't we get a dog?
You don't even know how to take care of you, and you're gonna take care of someone or something. You know, I'm gonna say that whatever machine you're gonna touch it, it's never gonna go over the 1 year. You always break something, or it's not going to work. Dog is family, is nature. Nature, life. You know, we must take care of them very, very well. You really, I don't even remember how many plants you kill them.
Okay, guys.
So I'm not just on the part of that things. I'm sorry.
Okay, I did try to be a plant mom and I failed because
It's not first time. It's not first time.
yeah, but I tried to.
I
Okay,
don't even remember how many flowers you kill them. So forget it about taking of.
all right, y'all. Pray for me. Pray for me to increase and improve my maternal skills so that I can have a fur baby, and you know, hopefully we can have like an actual baby in the future. But right now, Dawn doesn't have confidence in my maternal abilities, so unfortunately, for now, having a pet is a no-go. But you know what? Maybe we can adopt a cougar or a bear, because, you know,
What the hell are you doing?
maybe we can adopt a cougar. Speaking of Samsung, I want to show you guys. So we didn't get to show our TV last time because we were tired and we had to unbox it and everything. But I want to show you guys how cool Samsung TVs are. Just really quick. I know nobody asked for this. I know. Nobody asked for it. But look at the quality of this TV. It's so nice, right? So we got it on sale. I would recommend if you want to buy a nice quality Samsung TV, get it on sale, y'all. I don't know what movie this is though. And yeah, you could just watch everything here. So it's just, you know, it's nice quality. So far so good with our Samsung TV. On that note, thank you so much for watching our video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, take care of your beautiful selves and bye.